Comedian Druski has recently been implicated in a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs. The amended complaint alleges that in March of 2018, at a residence in Orinda, California, Druski, along with Combs and a well-known NFL player, to the woman. The claims that during the incident, Combs was present and recorded the whole thing. In this video, I will be going over the details of the filed by the how this can affect the comedian Druski and what this means going into upcoming trial. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video where I give you my honest opinion about this lawsuit and also reveal who the third individual was that is mentioned in this lawsuit as well. Now, if you haven't been hiding under a rock, everybody watching this video should be aware that Diddy is in serious trouble. Over the past year, more than 100 individuals have filed civil suits alleging various forms of misconduct by Combs spanning from the 1990s to the 2010s. These allegations encompass sexual assault, harassment, and trafficking, with some plaintiffs claiming to have been minors at the time. Notably, in October 2024, a team of lawyers announced plans to file up to 120 additional lawsuits, highlighting the extensive nature of the allegations.
People who wouldn't otherwise, for a variety of reasons, are now stepping forward to make their voices heard and to pursue justice.
In March of 2024, federal agents from the Department of Homeland Security conducted coordinated raids on Sean Diddy Combs' properties in Los Angeles, California, New York, and Miami. The searches were executed under a warrant from the Southern District of New York as a part of an ongoing investigation. During these raids, agents seized computers, electronic devices, narcotics including ketamine, ecstasy, GHB3, illegally modified AR-15 rifles, and over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. The discovery of such items led to further scrutiny, with reports suggesting that the seized lubricants were associated with freak-off parties, allegedly organized by Combs, where participants were purportedly coerced into non-consensual acts.
And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
In September 2024, Combs was arrested and indicted on charges of racketeering, trafficking by force, and transportation for purposes of prostitution. He is currently detained without bail and at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn awaiting trial, which is scheduled to begin on May 5th, 2025. If Sean Diddy Combs is convicted on federal charges of racketeering, trafficking, and other related offenses, he could face a substantial prison sentence. Here's a general idea of all the potential penalties. This charge can carry a sentence of up to 20 years in prison. Under federal law, racketeering is a serious offense, often tied to organized criminal activities. Federal charges can carry sentences ranging from 15 years to life in prison, depending on the severity of the case, the number of victims, and whether aggravated factors such as coercion or force are present. There are other charges like forced labor and transportation for prostitution, which also carry long sentences. For example, transportation for prostitution could lead up to 20 years in prison depending on the specifics of the case. If convicted on all charges, the sentences could be served consecutively, potentially resulting in decades behind bars. However, the exact length would depend on various factors, including whether he is convicted on all charges, his legal offense, and any mitigating circumstances considered during sentencing. Ever since he's been incarcerated, Diddy proposed a $50 million bail package in hopes of being released from the Brooklyn jail, but to no avail. He was denied bond 3 times since his arrest in October 2024. This decision was made primarily due to concerns about potential witnesses' intimidation. Prosecutors argue that given Diddy's influence in history, there was a significant risk that he might attempt to influence or intimidate witnesses involved in this case. And in February 2025, one of the 6 lawyers that was going to represent Diddy in this lawsuit, Anthony Richo, who previously represented Osama bin Laden, filed a motion to withdraw from representing him in his federal sex trafficking case. Richo cited his inability to continue effectively served as a counsel, but did not provide specific reasons. If you want more details about Diddy's case, I have a more in-depth video that I've done a few months back that I will leave in the cards above. You guys can go check that out. Now, if you clicked on this video, some of you may know who Druski is, but if you don't, it's okay, I'll tell you so it can provide you more context on what's going on here. Druski, whose real name is Drew Desbordes, is a popular American comedian, actor, and social media personality. widely known for his humorous content across platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. He first rose to fame with his comedic skits, which often included exaggerated characters and relatable scenarios. His videos often center on everyday life experiences, exaggerated stereotypes, and playful interactions with friends, making him a relatable figure for many fans. Druski's signature style blends observational humor with satirical commentary, which has resonated with a broad audience.
Doing shit you ain't doing. Come to the mall, you gonna stand on business every time. How much the total?
Your total is $3,000.
Shit, I gotta go get some more from the car. That's why I support black businesses. Don't give your money to these folk, man.
I'm standing on business. He's standing on business. I'm standing on.
Sorry, bro. Who the hell is this? I'm the type of stand on business. One man army getting 50. What you wanna do that? I stand on business. What you do? Hey.
Born on September 12, 1996 in the United States, Druski grew up in a small town where his natural sense of humor began to take shape. Before gaining major attention on social media, he attended college and pursued a degree in business, but his passion for entertainment and comedy eventually led him to shift focus. Druski's humor has earned him a loyal fan base, especially among younger audiences, and he has branched out into other areas of entertainment. He's appeared in music videos, collaborated with other influencers, and even starred in TV shows. His ability to blend humor with social commentary has made him not only a comedian, but a voice for many who see themselves in his videos. As his career continues to expand, Druski is on a trajectory to become one of the most recognizable comedic figures of this generation. So you may be thinking, what does Druski have to do with anything that's going on with Diddy? Well, I mentioned before that Druski will often collaborate with celebrities. A few of these celebrities happen to be NFL superstar Odell Beckham, who's also mentioned in the allegations, and Sean Diddy Combs. And allegedly, they did more than just collaborate on a skit. Now let's get into these allegations. I hope you all are comfortable because what I'm about to get into is going to be very, how would I say it, descriptive. Are you ready? According to the lawsuit filed by the victim, Ashley Parham, Combs told Druski to R-word Parham. The comedian, lawsuit states, jumped on top of plaintiff's naked and oiled body, treating it like a slip and slide and knocking the wind out of the plaintiff due to its enormous size. This is all according to the lawsuit, and these are the allegations. It's outrageous. Parham alleged that the incident occurred after Combs heard her saying that she believed him to be involved with the murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. Druski has acknowledged having attended one of Combs' Diddy parties in the past, and Beckham Jr. was spotted at one in 2016 according to Vulture. However, on social media, both have denied the new allegations filed by said Ashley Parham. The filed lawsuit prompted Druski to release a statement on his Twitter, and the statement reads, "This allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke, living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation, so the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives." This lawsuit also garnered the attention of NFL superstar Odell Beckham, where he will release his own statement expressing how false this allegation is. And the statement reads, "I have been informed of the allegations about me in the suit in California. I really can't even believe that my name is mentioned in that matter. There's absolutely no truth to those allegations. I do not know and have never met the person that filed the suit. I was not anywhere near Orinda, California at the time. In fact, I don't think I ever even been to Orinda, California. I've never done anything like that, and I will never do anything like that to anyone. I'm confident that these ridiculous claims against me will be dismissed. Odell." Now, as far as my opinion when it comes to these allegations that are made against Druski, that also involves Diddy and NFL superstar Odell Beckham, I think it's too early to determine whether this is true or not, and we need a little bit more details. I think it's interesting that they actually mentioned the individual. Prior to that, a lot of the people that were involved in the cases of Diddy, whether it was the trafficking or the R-wording, their names was kept anonymous. In this case, this individual's name was plastered out there by the name of Ashley Parham. This kind of smells like the case where there was a young lady that filed a motion against not just Diddy but Jay-Z, because when she said back in the early 2000s she went to Radio City Music Hall, she went to a white mansion and alleged that, you know, Diddy, Jay-Z, and another female celebrity participated in assaulting her. Come to find out that, you know, those allegations that woman has said was completely false. And she mentioned in that lawsuit that her dad had to pick her up all the way from Rochester, New York, whatever. The dad put out a statement saying that he does not recall picking up his daughter from all the way in Radio City Music Hall. So that was completely debunked. That kind of has the same smell in this case, right? This individual said that this occurred in 2018. I have so many questions. You said this happened in Orinda, California. One of Diddy's colleagues' friends. Who is Diddy's colleagues' friends that she was involved with? That's question number one. Number two, how did she end up going to this house in Orinda, California? So I'm not saying that it's true or not. I'm just saying that we need a little bit more details about this case and this individual and how she ended up being where she is. I don't know. So you never know when it comes to these celebrities and what they're doing behind closed doors. But, you know, where I'm gonna keep my eye on this to see if there's any more statements that come out regarding this. I think a lot of people, specifically celebrities at this moment, are kind of trying to distance themselves from anything that's involving Diddy right now, because if your name is being brought up in a lawsuit, that could potentially dismantle whatever reputation and business dealings that you have right now. But y'all let me know in the comment section below. Do you think Druski and Odell Beckham being mentioned in the allegation that involves Diddy is true? Or do you think this is another situation that a woman is potentially trying to extort and get some money out of? Y'all let me know in the comment section below. If you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you. And make sure you give this video a like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe button too. It's free. I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Peace.